Hello everybody. Today we'll be looking at the strangest marketing failures in Pepsi history. An attempt to expand in China during the 1960s. On paper it should have been a big win. A global brand, a catchy design, and a new market. But one translation error turned a simple ad campaign into one of the biggest cultural blunders in history. In the 1960s, Pepsi's slogan was "Come alive" with the Pepsi generation. It was meant to be a cool, useful, energizing, a classic 60s marketing. Yet when it was translated into Chinese, something went wrong. Or rather, something got resurrected. The phrase was translated as 北蟹让你的思想记性灰心 or in English, Pepsi brings your ancestors alive from your grave. sorry, rather from the grave. Now, to us, that sounds like a corny horror movie tagline. But in Chinese, where honoring your ancestors is a deep, sacred tradition, this is just not only silly, but it was also disrespectful to their own culture. It left a lot of Chinese people confused, offended, and unwilling to trust the brand. I mean, imagine hearing a random Western brand saying, "I will bring your ancestors back from the dead." This wasn't about just bad grammar. This was about ignoring the cultural context. In the West, being alive is some sort of fun branding scheme. While in China, talking about the dead, especially some random soda brand, could disturb them, clash with spiritual values that has been passed down for centuries. The result, the millions that Pepsi spent on the branding just drained and damaged their reputation. All because they didn't understand what culture they're speaking about. Damn. And honestly, this story is more about than just hire a better translator. It's about the ignorance of assuming one's message works everywhere. What sounds fun in one language sounds absurdly offensive or even absurd in another. And when you're working across multiple different cultures, that misunderstanding could cost you more than just money, but also your trust. Damn, Pepsi, you really failed on this one. About that, talking about that then, I myself was a feature engineer. I see direct parallels in the stuff we make. Software, AI, apps don't just cross languages, they cross multiple different cultures. If I design tools without considering how people would use them across different cultures, I might build something that works great but might alienate other cultures halfway around the world, somewhere in America or some stuff. To fix that, listen, learn from that language or culture. Because one simple misunderstanding could destroy everything. One simple misunderstanding could make a difference from success and disaster. So yeah, Pepsi did actually resurrect some people in the 1960s, but they did ruin their reputation in China. for a couple $1 million.